He wasn't ready either.
Exactly. One more time.
Welcome back to another episode of Point 08 Debates. I am your host, King Stiggs. Chris, what's our topic?
Should there be an accolade next to? Should there be an asterisk next to the championship accolades
for this upcoming season? Well, so this is across sports. I mean, you don't have to generalize to a specific sport or player. This is across sports. So y'all go ahead. You go ahead first.
Should there be an asterisk to this season?
Yeah. To the championship, like, so the for a player's legacy, once they win a championship, I don't care what it is, the lowest man on the totem pole or the best person on that team, should there be an asterisk next to, like,
no.
Oh, hey, okay.
No, I say no because if you heard Giannis before the bubble game started, he said this would probably be the hardest championship ever to win because of the long layoff, going to a bubble, no home court advantage and things of that nature. And LeBron said the same thing. Matter of fact, he just said that today, I believe, that this is probably going to be his toughest championship to win. So no, I think it's going to be hard for everybody because of no home court advantage. It's like teams work so hard to be the number one seed, and now that's like to no avail because it's like, damn, what did we work for? Like,
I mean, with the regular season, I definitely agree with that. Like you say, if you was number one seed, like, it's just gonna look good on paper, down the road sometime, but it don't really mean much because you don't have a home court advantage.
Right, exactly. That's my point. That's why it's gonna be kind of hard.
I agree with a lot of things he said. I agree with the same thing. Only thing, if I say that I might put an asterisk on there, if somebody got COVID, somebody couldn't play, say they're like the best players on the team, and say he's just playing against the bench, say somebody playing against the bench players. I can see maybe an asterisk on that.
Hold on, let me say something. Okay, my thing to that is because I discussed the same thing before. Check this out. So let's just use Kawhi as an example. If Kawhi gets COVID, but he has absolutely no symptoms, they gonna sweep that under the rug and let him play like it ain't never happened. They not gonna say Kawhi has COVID. I don't think they gonna.
They could, but I don't know.
If he has absolutely
that's
no
a big
symptoms,
lawsuit too. That's a big lawsuit.
Wait, so you saying that if a superstar of Kawhi's caliber or bigger, gets COVID, you saying that they gonna let him play?
That's what I think. If he's completely if he's asymptomatic, he still feels normal. And he's able to play. I think they would sweep that.
They can't put everybody else in jeopardy, bro. If they get out to one player, that means every player. It won't be an NBA season. All the players can sue the NBA.
I'll say this. I don't think. Me personally, I don't think they would take that risk either. I think that they would be tempted to on a lot of levels, but I think with that the bad heavily outweighs the good. You get a better, more competitive for the ratings and everything. You get a more competitive series, but like you said, the longevity of that, just the backlash and like
you're right.
But okay, so
money for the NBA.
But here's the thing.
That wouldn't be a good idea anyway.
No, it wouldn't. No, I say there would be like some temptation, but nah. Like I think
that's why I kind of back my mind. I'm like, they might try to pull that off if it came down to like
believe me, if they were very confident
that
they could get away with it, then they would, no question.
I think so, yeah.
But what was okay? Hold on. So, but he just kind of commented on it. You just basically saying that as long as it's competitive, as long as that there's
as long as it's competitive, if it's another superstar. Because think about it, you got Kawhi, Paul George out there, LeBron, Harden, whoever else. They playing against DJ. All right, you'd be like,
they lost.
Yeah,
boy,
they lost. Go ahead.
They giving him 40 a night.
No coordination in this boy body. Anywho.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, if they playing against some flunkies, bro, then yeah, I'm like, all right, it ain't gonna be fun to watch. You be like, man, LeBron done dropped 112.
Right.
AD done dropped
right.
50, 50, and 50. You know what I mean?
Like
so
Will Chamberlain out
bro.
there.
It never happened in the same game. We're players on the same team, more or less.
It's gonna be like, bro. Nah.
Okay, so wait, can y'all?
That's the only way though.
Y'all keep the same narrative for football as well. Football season hadn't even started yet.
Yeah,
No preseason games. You know what I'm saying? So moving forward into the season, what he's saying is probably going to happen. More than likely, the teams that make it to the AFC, NFC Championship or Super Bowl will be the healthiest teams of the season.
Facts.
I feel like it's a little different with football because of the fact that from what it looks like, they're still going to be traveling from stadium to stadium. With basketball, it's a bubble. Everybody's in the same area. I know you can't do that for football because it's like with 53 people to a roster, personnel. Now there's too many people to have in a bubble.
It is different, but you have to keep in mind, second game of preseason, if I'm not mistaken, statistically, are when the most injuries happen. So with no preseason, no tune-up, no you're getting your body ready in game shape, there's going to be a lot of injuries. Some will be season-ending, and then some will be, okay, well, you're going to miss this next 5-6 games, but it could be crucial depending on the team and where your pocket is that you're missing.
True, I agree, but I don't think it's gonna be more than usual this year because they still had pretty much a training camp. Like I know the Cowboys, they used to go to Oxnard. I know they're doing it here, so it's like a little different, but they're still kind of starting on time like they usually do. So I don't think it's gonna be more injuries in this preseason than it has been in years past. And plus, fans, I think it's gonna be like up to 25% fans. So at least they're gonna have fans at their arenas. It's not gonna be as packed, but they're still gonna have.
And I got you.
Unlike basketball.
I'm gonna let you go ahead.
So you saying you don't think it's gonna be? You think football? It shouldn't be an asterisk.
No.
If anybody got COVID.
Okay. Well, going back to his point.
Wasn't that your question?
Well, yeah.
You said
but here's the thing, though. Okay, so.
Under his circumstance, wait.
To give your point though too, so you have an asterisk next to Toronto's championship last season, because they didn't really get to play the best.
Because KD went down and Clay went down.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then came back and really wasn't in game shape. So Toronto got to play him, and then KD went down. You know what I'm saying? And then when it was really heating up, like looking like okay, they can get back into the series, Clay went down.
But injuries is part of the game as well.
I understand that, but. To me, just me personally, there's no difference between you turning ACL or you getting COVID. Like, it's just something that happened to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so, I get it. Like, it's more acceptable because it happens all the time if it's an injury. But because you got COVID, you know what I'm saying? It's less acceptable when it's, your team didn't really have a first shake because you got COVID. That's, to me, no different.
Do you put an asterisk towards the Warriors' first championship?
I'm asking you that. That's what I'm saying. For me, personally, no. You won. You lined up and played.
So you don't care. It shouldn't be an asterisk towards nobody.
Now, I'm saying in those two situations, in Toronto and in the Golden State, and we can probably name 3 or 4 other, you know what I'm saying,
Golden State, until they played, who they played the first time? LeBron, that whole West, all the point guards hurt. And I think they main players, like a lot of they main players.
They were, I forgot about that.
For them to get to the championship, each round, like their team main player or probably one of the best contributors was hurt, so they didn't have a full staff. So, but do I knock? I mean, I don't knock it.
But you saying that?
Because I'm saying because the injury is part of the game. Like it could have been a different game, but I mean, you still never know. You never know because he hurt.
Right, that's true.
So, basketball, you say yes, no asterisk. I mean, yes or no, no asterisk.
Yeah. No, I'm saying I'm saying no as long as everybody healthy.
What you say?
I agree. No.
Okay, but you say as long as everybody healthy. That's including injury and COVID.
Not necessarily as injury.
What if
for sure? We can't control COVID. COVID just happened. You can't control injuries either, but that's a part of the game. COVID was never part of the game. It was never part of our lives till now.
Okay, well, I got
because somebody catches COVID, like you said, the whole bubble could shut down. Somebody's injured.
I can be completely healthy, but I can't play because of COVID. I don't know what this shit is.
Right.
So you, but
my bad.
Are you applying?
Mask up, people.
I'm dead. Are you applying the same logic to all sports across the board? As long as it's team sports, because I think I put golf on there, but I'm just saying, like, you know, golf is just legit. You can't compete. You're the one man team. You can't compete
because it's going to be adjustments.
Same with boxing. Like boxing ratings shouldn't go down at all.
Boxing should go through the roof
for real.
Everybody can be at home watching.
Everybody, if they boxing, it should be a fight like every Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Facts. Boxing too. Like I was about to say, all sports: basketball, football, boxing, soccer, all sports. Everybody's gonna have to adjust.
Okay, but
everybody's gonna have to adjust. So I don't think it's gonna be an asterisk, like you said, as long as nobody catches COVID or something like that, like comes down. But as long as everyone's healthy, like without COVID and the game still go on, everybody is able to play.
I see why you still asking that question because it's like you're not healthy. Like he broke as far as the injury, he broke something, he tore something besides of COVID. It's like your immune system is failing you. So it's kind of like how you saying it's the same thing. It can take you out. Yeah. It's gonna be an asterisk. I get that part, but I guess this COVID is new. I mean, it can be slight asterisk, but you still gonna count that ring.
Yeah.
Like no matter if somebody got hurt or not, they still gonna count their ring with the rounds.
Okay, so let me give scenarios then. If
but with COVID, you be like, man, he played against people they just picked up off the street.
If let's say, you know, we come into the playoffs and there's, you know, another boom of coronavirus. Playoffs for football, I'm sorry. There's another boom for coronavirus. Now, you know, the Bucks got 3 or 4 key players out. Mm-hmm. On offense, obviously, you know what I'm saying, but they got 3 or 4 players out, you know what I'm saying. They lose in the playoffs. And San Francisco pretty much the same when there isn't on defense and they lose in the playoffs. And Dallas goes on to represent, you know what I'm saying, the NFC and Super Bowl, and they win it. You know what I'm saying? Like, are we gonna put an asterisk next to the Cowboys because
personally no, because it's Cowboys ride or die right now.
Let's see,
Cowboy Nation.
So bias had nothing to do with that. I'm assuming. Look,
I'm hearing you. Nah, but I mean, I'm still gonna take it because I'm a fan. If I wasn't a fan, I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna put an asterisk. Me being a fan, I'm like, hey, it happened. It is what it is. It count because I'm a fan. Now, of course, you're gonna be biased.
In the goalpost, boy. Look,
you gonna say the same thing? You a fan?
No,
so.
I'm not.
Boy,
no, I'm not.
Boy, whatever, boy. He lying.
But you see how I use?
Okay.
I'm a fan of the.
I'm a candidate, but I'm gonna acknowledge the last ring was fluky. Oh, it was BS because the situation that made it occur. I say that, but man,
what about the Mavericks?
I got it.
What if LeBron, Bronny Jr. gets COVID? LeBron says, "Nah, it's not that important. I'm going to sit out." And then one or two player important like Kawhi and somebody from the Clippers get it, and the Mavericks end up.
Oh, George and Kawhi.
That's where it can get tricky.
Why is it tricky?
As far as asterisk, because that's why, going back to what I said, if someone of that caliber gets it, but they can play, to me, I know it's a big risk to do that, but I think they'll keep it.
So you feel the way that the players opted out? You feel the players that they opted out? Because you're saying because they can play.
What now?
But I probably understood what he said wrong.
He talking about. I was asking about the Mavericks. And then pretty much if they was to have an easy path because of Corona, like to the finals.
Like if LeBron hadn't, he had to sit down.
No, like if Bronny had it and LeBron.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But then it was actually, you know, me personally for maybe some of the Clippers players I did. So here's the difference. Well, here's my question: what's the difference in, if that happened to them or if both of them had a major injury?
Kind of like what he said, a major injury. That's like part of the game. Injury's been around forever in all sports. Mm-hmm. COVID is not a part of the game. COVID is more, it affects your immune system. It affects people in different ways. So it's like, and then it could shut a whole sport down, like it did for all sports. Like it did. So that's why COVID. It's as long as everyone is COVID free, no asterisk.
But you just asked me a while ago. You was like basically like because I'm a Cowboys fan, like I would do the same thing. No, I'm telling you, there's no asterisk going down for me regardless.
Okay.
Look.
I mean, if somebody acknowledges it, bring it up.
Look, let's do it like this. If a team was to come out of the East that we unexpected, Miami or Toronto or something like that, and they was to represent the East in the final, and then the entire team of the West team that went to the finals was to get COVID, I still would, and they just handed a trophy. Now, obviously, they would let the other team play in their place, but if they would just handed them a trophy,
so that's different though.
I'm going to extremes. I'm just saying.
So you're saying extreme if the Heat made it and everybody was still playing, everybody was still healthy. So they took the hard way out, but when it came to whoever they had to play in the finals, that whole team
got Corona.
Oh yeah, but see,
I'm saying I wouldn't care. I'm saying I wouldn't care. I'm not putting an asterisk regardless. They didn't even play a finals game and they was handed a trophy or got a ring. Yeah. I'm still not putting an asterisk. My thing is the way I approached it. I do feel like, okay, you tear ACL or hurt your back or break your wrist in football or something like that. Mm-hmm. It is completely different from getting Corona, you know what I'm saying? But you have to remember too, a lot of the scenarios I gave, it was leading up to the championship or up to the finals, you know what I'm saying? But it's possible to have gotten Corona before then. And now the CDC says it's just a 10-day quarantine. It's not even 14 days, which is a series. That's a series.
Nobody knows. 10
days is a series, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that, but at the same time, like everybody had the same opportunity to do blank. Whether it was get Corona, whether it's tear ACL, whether it's go to the championship, whether everybody had the same opportunity. And then you have people like Avery Bradley. Okay, so after that, anybody that beats the Lakers, is there an asterisk next to them?
No.
Why not? Avery Bradley's sitting at home because of Corona. That's not part of the game.
Corona, but Avery Bradley.
But listen, what I think goes back to my point before.
Avery Bradley's not the superstar.
Nowhere.
He's not the all. He's like he's a contributor.
That's my point.
I give you that.
That's my point. It's not a Kawhi, LeBron caliber player.
Here's the thing, though. That's why I say too. It's a team sport, though.
No doubt.
Okay, so he's not LeBron. No, we're not arguing. He's not LeBron. He's not Kawhi. He's not Giannis, James Harden, so on and so forth.
They definitely need him. I'm not saying they don't need him, but they definitely need him.
I wish he was playing.
I mean, but they can do it without him because that's how great your superstars are.
I wish he was playing, like his defense and what he can contribute.
What he contribute? I'm not saying they're not gonna miss him. They definitely miss him.
Yeah.
Or as defense, they definitely miss him.
But
overall, in the grand scheme of things, I say no asterisk.
If you want to go to the extreme, all right, make it personal about yourself. If that was you in the league and say you played against a bunch of 3-year-olds, you go and they on the court, you go feel confident. Yeah, I beat a bunch of 3-year-olds who can't even spell their name.
I'll say just that, but I won. Period.
Okay, so we agree then.
So I'm saying it's no asterisk. I will admit to what happened. Like, yeah, it was a bunch of 3-year-olds. Nobody was over 2 feet. You know what I'm saying? They kept traveling. They giving me turnovers. I was at the free throw line because they didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll say whatever it needs to be said that's factual. But at the end of the day, no asterisk.
Well, you so trash. You probably
that's what I said overall, no asterisk.
Because like I say, bro, no matter what you bring up across the board, it's gonna be everybody had to play in or through the same situation. So my thing is, I played a team of 3-year-olds. They beat somebody to play me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I do get it. I do get it. And again, like, so here's the thing too, though.
So we all agree what it sounds like. We all agree.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
For the most part.
We don't.
For the most part. You say,
of course it's different.
I'm saying I'm accepting it regardless. I'm accepting that asterisk if it's one, if they say it's one or not.
Oh, okay.
I'm accepting it. It's my ring.
I got you.
I'm still for the way this ring.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
I mean, if you want me to tell me, if you want me to tell you how I got all these rings, the last one was because of this situation. Yeah, I don't care.
That could be the only one I get. I'm gonna tell you the situation, and like I say, it's always gonna be everybody had to go through the same because, again, bro, if I have to beat a team of 3-year-olds, like obviously nobody, it's gonna be the most laughable championship ever in any sport. You know what I'm saying? If you beat a team of 3-year-olds, but they beat somebody to get to me. You know what I'm saying? Like they beat somebody to get to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's extreme.
Where I, you know.
That's
NBA called the no mercy rule, you know what I'm saying, and ended the series in 2 games. Like, screw it. Like I said, they had to beat somebody to get here. Yeah. So what does that say about everybody else though? Where I demolished, where nobody else could play, and that's only in that scenario. Because like I say, you can get all the way to the final, somebody get corona.
I beat you 21-3. It was like I was playing a 3-year-old, so I know how it feels.
Not even in 2K, boy. Stop, bro. Not even in 2K. You ain't even dream something like that. You know what I'm saying?
I probably could.
No. I'm telling you, you'd have been comatose. Your brain would have stopped that immediately and made sure you never woke up.
I hit the James Harden step back. But then come back, lay up, 2 points.
So you hit a step back and then you laid up. So
I step back and then.
And he ain't even drinking. You know what I'm saying? Come on, inside. I
appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Point Away Debates. Follow on all social media platforms.
You dig?
What's below?
King?
Nope.
Stiggs?
Nope. Cartgadgets.com. Sorry, cartgadgets.com. Link is below. It's Stiggs. Promo code Stiggs. STIGGS for how much?
20% off.
Your entire purchase.
Oh. What?
Yeah. I just got one question.
I'm faded, but I ain't drunk.
Well, I'm dead.
Are you drunk yet?
Nah, Are you drunk yet?
Are you drunk yet?